Well, I think I'm live, you all. I don't know. I'm trying this out. It says live, 34 seconds up there. Nobody's joining me, though. Maybe y'all don't know I'm on here. We'll give it a few minutes. And I was just up here cleaning in the sewing room and taking down the little tree that we had for Christmas and dusting, because you all know fabric is very dusty, and vacuuming. And I thought, I've never done a live, and we're going to see what happens here. Oh, there's somebody there. Looks like somebody joined. Let me see who you are. Trying to figure this out. Oh, I've got 6 people now, but I don't know who you are. Talking to me, I'll pop up here and I can read your messages or something, because I don't know. Oh, hi, Elaine. Elaine, let me know where you're from. And if you've got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Oh, I'm a Tennessee girl. Yay. What part of Tennessee? Eastern, middle, western? Middle, near Nashville. Yay. You know the big sewing shop in Nashville, Stitcher's Garden, or Quilter Stitcher's Garden, is going out of business January 31st. The one that I just absolutely loved. It had all the fabrics. And so I'm going to do me a big order. Yes, I am, because they've got a lot of fabrics that I love. Oh, you just finished your first quilted jacket. Yay! Good for you. This is Helen. I watch you on several occasions. Enjoy seeing your projects. I didn't see where you were from. It went away. I think it said Michigan, maybe. Got 7 people in here now. Not too many, but that's okay. I like small groups. I was trying to get things ready so we can start doing some things for Christmas. And yeah, not Christmas. Good grief, you all. Christmas we just had. Start doing things for the new year. Of course, we're going to do our Alice's quilt, and I'm so excited about getting started with that one. But I've got to finish this Tula Pink, and I'm getting ready to, in just a little bit, start sewing on it. And I'm going to do one more long video and finish that book out. Because I want to do our project that we have coming with all those quilt blocks. Morning from Oklahoma. Yay. Looking forward to your library Liberty sampler. Oh, I know, me too. I'm so excited to get that one started. And I am a little apprehensive about some of the blocks because I've never done any English paper piecing, and it's got some of those in there. So I'm a little apprehensive about that. But I am going to do another live, and it's going to be a tutorial live in a local shop, probably around mid to late January. I'm going to teach a class, and we're going to do something really, really fun. I'll let y'all know more about that when I have more details. I'm not sure on all the details just yet, but I'll let you know about that. Tammy, love you. You're just like me, down to earth. Oh, yeah, honey, I'm about as down to earth as they come. You don't get much more down to earth than I am. I just tell it like it is. I don't even have makeup on today or anything. It was just, I just thought, well, I need to try this live thing, see how it works. And I thought, why not? Let's jump on here and see what happens. Maybe we could just do a little chit chat. And I want to let y'all know what my top 10 videos are. Hello, Nita. I've got a cousin named Anita, but we call her Nita. Or I do. I always have. She's my rock, my sister, we're cousins, but we are sisters. Our mamas were really close, and we are really close as well. Hi from Louisiana. Hi, Brenda. Tammy says, I'm from Louisiana. Yay. It's somewhere I've never visited, but I'd like to. Mennonite Farmhouse. Hello, Leanne. How are you? Okay, my chat went off there for a minute. Welcome to live chat. Okay. I'm sorry, you all. I just jumped off a minute. I don't know how that happened. It just, like I said, this is my first one, so I'm really not sure what I'm doing. So if we have glitches and so forth intermingled, y'all just let me know, and I'm sorry about it because I'm just trying to figure this out. But back to what I was saying, I'm going to do a live tutorial. It's going to be something fun for Valentine's Day. And she's going to have kits available to sell that we can ship out to you all if you want to do one. And I'm going to get with her in the next week and try to get those maybe ready to go before we actually do our project. So if you want to purchase one, that you can. I'm going to go ahead and show you the fabric that we're going to be using. I want y'all to see this. Look how cute this is. Aren't these just the cutest? There are actually 12 different ones. And then around here on the back are the other 6. Says, I'm good. I am up in my sewing room piecing. Yay! Good for you. So here's what our Valentine fabric is that we're going to be using, okay? And there'll be different options to purchase, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 6 or 12, or I don't know exactly how she's going to do it. It depends on how we have to cut them. Oh, and yes, I fell Christmas Eve and broke my finger. I slipped on some water in the kitchen floor. I did. Went down, broke my finger right in this knuckle right here. I sure did. I went to the orthopedic doctor yesterday. Sure did. I didn't even go to the ER or anything because there wasn't any point. I know it hurts. So I'm going to still try to sew with you all. I am, because, a day without sewing wouldn't kill me. But why risk it, right? That's my philosophy. So I've got a splint. I go back next week. We'll see how it's healing and so forth. And but I have to wear this all the time. And yes, at times my finger hurts a lot worse than others. It seems like when I'm moving it more and doing more with it, it's when it hurts the most. But but I'm still here. I've been, like I said, cleaning up a bit and reorganizing a little bit, and got a couple little projects for the mister to do up here for me. I've got some little things I want to put. You are a soldier. Oh, I don't know about that. I try. I really do. Poor little Andy's giving us fits right now, but we're surviving. Yes, we are. He had a good Christmas. Thank you, Miss Robin, for all of his treasures. He absolutely loved them. His jellyfish, I've got to get it up and running. I haven't had the time to do that yet. And 81 degrees in Oklahoma today, 15 wind chill factor. I know. It's like 70 something here today, and then Monday, high of 30. I know. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold in Nashville for the Music City Bowl. That's where Tennessee's going to be. I'm not sure where Alabama's playing, but they're playing somewhere. Because this house is divided. We've got the boys for Alabama and the girls for Tennessee, you know. My boys say roll tide, and I do too if they're not playing Tennessee. I mean, you know, I'd like to see them win. But if they're playing Tennessee, my heart just says go Vols. I mean, I was born and bred and raised in East Tennessee, and my blood is orange, and I can't help it. I just can't help it. Are y'all college football fans? I am. I have always loved college football. I've always loved football and sports. My dad never really watched a lot of sports. It was 50 on Christmas Eve, and then yesterday didn't get above 31, and ice storm yesterday. Oh, I know. I heard you all up there got a lot of bad weather and snow, and oh my gosh, I'm just not, don't like that. That is not my kind of weather. What we've got right here today, the sun is out and it's about 70 degrees. It could stay that way until it warms up again in April, and I would be fine. I would be just fine. I need a lot of sunshine and a lot of warm weather for my bones. When my bones get cold, I just freeze to death. I do. I just freeze absolutely to death. Who else have we got in here? It says we've got 18 people. If you've not commented, comment and let me know who you are. If you've got any questions about anything, now's the time to ask. Let me know what you'd like to know. I'll answer whatever you want. Got a couple more jumped on here now. This is fun, you all. We might have to do this more often. I love this. Because it's like real time. I get to like really talk to you. Got any sewing questions you want to ask me? Anything about the upcoming funness of the year, I guess. I've got some other fun projects I want to do. We might just do a sit and sew at some point and see what that would be. See how much fun that would be. Yes, we might. I've got all of my salvages saved over here in a jar. They look real pretty. I'm going to do something with those. Like I said, I want a chair to recover. This one I'm sitting in might need a little more padding and might have to redo it. Take the Hello Kitty bow off the back and just make it a chair, which I could do that, I guess. I just, you never know with me what I'm going to get into. Oh, there's a few more. Oh, yeah, I may try to do that. Wendy Weems in Oklahoma. Love you to pieces. Oh, I just love you too. We watched some guys out in Oklahoma that work on cars. One's in Tulsa. It's Monkey Wrench Mike, and then Randy. I don't know what his last name is, but he's auto auction rebuilds, and then Santa's Workshop. And there's some more, and they're all the time doing things together, and they are so much fun. I could care less about the cars. There's absolutely nothing about the cars that I care about. But they get in there and they do things, and they're just fun to watch. They just really are. Oklahoma's somewhere I'd like to visit at some point. But we're not doing any traveling right now at all. Due to Mr. Andy, he's just not... we're running into some issues that I don't really want to get into right now, but he's not doing real well, and so we don't, it's really not safe for us to do a lot of traveling. But Oklahoma is somewhere I want to visit. I want to go to Kansas. We have family in Kansas that I would love so to get out there and see. I have several quilt patterns I want to make in 2026. I plan on starting my craft show items. Oh, yes, craft show items. It's a good time to get those going this time of the year. It sure is. Absolutely. Get those things going while you're sitting inside, and then you can, have the fun of just taking them and selling them. I didn't do real well at the craft show I did. I have never done well at a craft show for whatever reason. If I go, I typically buy things. Thank you, Leanne, for your prayers. Um, they're always appreciated. We love the prayers, and I think they're felt. I really do. Um, but we've hit a really rough patch this last few months, and I just hope and pray that it will, ease up a little bit in the future and we can get back to going and doing. We used to take him everywhere all the time. We were always going, and we looked forward to having more time once, our mothers were both sick for a while. And once we said, when mom's gone, then, we'll be able to travel and do things. And now we've had Andy that's not doing well. And so we're still kind of stuck here at home. Um, but the mister and I would love to be able to travel and do some more stuff. Um, yeah, I'd like to get out west. I'd like to go all the way to California. The mister wants to do Route 66 at some point. And thank you, Missy. Or my stuff. My stuff. Um, oh, wow. You've got one show that you do. Where is your one show, if you don't mind my asking? I've done a handful of shows in my lifetime, and I've never done real well at any of them. Um, and I don't know if it's just our area. People tend to walk through and go, "Oh, I can make that. I'm just going to go home and do that." And because I think that's the area that we live in, most people tend to be DIYers and go, "Yeah, I can make that. Yeah, I can make that too." Or I'll figure that out. I'm not going to pay X amount of dollars something, because we all know that when we figure our time and our supplies, and anymore, just your supplies are expensive. So when you make something, if you get anything at all for your time and you put it up for sale, people are going, I am not paying that much for something like that when I can go home and make it myself. Um, and maybe they can, maybe they can't, but I think that's what we run into a lot in my area. Um, with people, we have a lot of what we call tire kickers that just go through and look and get ideas of things that they want to make, and then they go back and make them themselves. So I'm excited. I got 20 people. I'm so excited. I didn't think there'd be anybody join me. I really didn't. Great Rivers, Kentucky is only all handmade items. They have it Labor Day weekend. Oh, how fun! I'm not far from Kentucky. Not far at all from Kentucky. Really close. We've been kind of all over Kentucky at one time or another. We've been through all kinds of different parts of Kentucky. Sure have. When we go to Cincinnati, we go up through, I don't think it's Lexington. I think Lexington, Louisville. I don't even know. It's one of them L cities that we go through when we go to Cincinnati. We haven't been in a couple of years because Mr. Andy has just not been well enough to travel. Um, he hasn't. Maybe this coming year he'll be well enough and we can make us a trip. Got my fingers crossed, well, the ones I can cross anyway. Um, near Paducah. Yes, that's not far. Um, Linda, what kind of items do you make? Um, we used to know the guy that owned the radio station in Paducah, Kentucky. It was Bristol Broadcasting, but he owned Bristol Broadcasting, which owned the radio station in Paducah. I don't know what the radio station was. I don't remember, but he was a pilot as well and a good friend of my dad's and the family's and so forth. And he has long since 26 years. It's hard for me to believe, wrap my head around the fact that he has been gone 26 years. Seems like yesterday he was here, but yet it seems like a lifetime ago that he was here as well. We have those memories we hang on to forever and ever, and then we have, seems like, we've not had any new memories in a long time. The mister and I were talking about times of past here recently, things that we've done with our kids growing up, and he had me pull up the Chevrolet Christmas commercial this year, and they're in an old Suburban, and it was the same one that they drove year after year after year, I guess, to Grandma's house for Christmas. And as the kids grew, and they tied the tree to the top, and the kids grew and got out of car seats, and then they were fighting in the back seat, and then she says she didn't want to go back to college, and that's how times change, and that's the way life progresses. And so that's a lot of fun. I've got 25 have jumped on here now. Is anybody new that I've not talked with yet? Give me your name and where you're from. Hmm. Well, we've been on here about 20 or 25 minutes, I guess. And like I said, this was just kind of a little test run to see how things went. So I've enjoyed it. We'll do it again one day. Yes, we will. We might try to start doing this about once a week. Would y'all like that? Let me know if y'all want me to do this once a week. Because I don't mind to jump on here with you and answer questions that you have and talk with you a little bit. I love it. I love, love, love it. Because it's like, we're besties, right? I know we are. We're best friends. We're sewing buddies. So I'm going to tell you for now. I'll see you all in the next one. And thanks for jumping on here and hanging out with me for a few minutes. This was fun. Oh, yes, we're going to do this again. Yes, 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 yes. We might have a pajama party sew along one night. Would y'all like that? I would. Come up here in our PJs and just sew away. You all too have a wonderful New Year's. Yes, it was nice to actually get to talk with everybody one-on-one. Isn't that fun? And I'll see you all later. Y'all take care. I love you all. Bunches and bunches and bunches.